Landon,
Nah, we just gonna go. What's going on, family? Thursday live gym session. We just gonna go with it, broski. It's been a hell of a day.
yeah, I've been on the move all day myself.
Absolutely, but it's all good. Better late than never.
Oh
Appreciate
yeah,
you guys tuning in with us, rocking with us, man. Jimmy, we getting a lot of feedback, man. A lot of people asking good questions. A
love
lot of
it.
people want to get involved in the space, and a big question I get is how do I get involved? Where do I start? Right.
Yeah,
Um, and I always like to go and remind people that we got to start with relationships.
yes,
Relationships are key. So I would say establish relationships. So start doing that, and you do that by you doing your research and your due diligence on these parks.
yep,
Um, if you decide you want to kind of just do a 2 hour radius from your house, then I would Google parks that are in that either mile distance or time distance, right? You can also start to make some phone calls, okay, and do it like that. So yeah, man, it's real. It's a great time to get in. It's a great time to start generating income. I mean, it's even though it's a I know a lot of people use it as an entry to real estate. For me, I'm using it to stabilize, right? To stay where I need to be. You know what I mean, and actually elevate because it's getting me in other deals and
right.
and rooms and things like that. So yeah, man, it's
A lot of opportunity.
took the words right out of my mouth, bro. It's a lot of opportunity. Um, but I wanted to kind of have you talk to him just for a couple minutes, man. Because again, Thursdays, bro, we keep it real short and sweet. But just maybe give him some mindset, Jim, just some things to kind of be mindful of because quick story for me, and this never fails, man. And it it takes me back to what Denzel told Will Smith. When you at your highest moment, that's when the devil comes for you. Um, that resonated with me because a lot of times in my business in life, when I'm working on something big or something transformational, I get some type of distraction, some type of curveball out of left field that just seems to kind of try to throw a monkey wrench in the whole plan, whether that monkey wrench is trying to throw my focus off, right? Or throw off my balance, my inner chi, as I like to call it, my balance and just, how I deal with situations from day to day. So, Jimmy, I'm actually, if you could, like, give some words of encouragement or some wise words just to kind of keep us focused and you know, um, concentrated on the right path, right direction.
Yeah, definitely. And I can relate to that. For those who don't know, me and Burkett also have another business where we help people make money with cryptocurrency. And I remember when we were working on something big, my father passed away, right?
Mhm.
And things were going well. It was a lot. We had a lot of momentum, and we were getting a lot of like our Facebook group. We're getting like 100 new members a day, and it was crazy. And my father passed away from cancer, and that was real tough. And traveling, I had to. He lived in another state, so I was traveling back and forth, and plus I was dealing with the lower back pain. If you remember, I had to go to the emergency room a few times and couldn't sleep
Yeah.
because I was in so much pain. And how I got through that, we wound up having our best month in sales like right after that moment, right? And what really helped me is whenever you think of quitting, whenever something's coming at you, right? Whenever like something traumatic's happening, or there's all these distractions when you're trying to get to that next step, you always have to go back to why did you start this, right? They always say start with why. If you for kind of get off track, go back to why did you start doing it? Why did you start working on investing? Why did you start getting involved in mobile homes? What was that deep reason why? Right? Because emotions drive us, right? Whether we think we're these logical things or not, emotions drive our decision making. Emotions drive our decisions, then we justify it with logic, right?
Right.
So we can harness those emotions in a good or bad way. And when you go back to your why and it's strong enough, no matter what's going on, it will pull you back on track to do what you need to do. Right? You may be off your game a little bit. It may not be quite your best work that you're putting in. However, you're still working. You're still putting that momentum in. Right? You're not stopping and then starting again. Right? You're still making some progress, and it's so important because tough times don't last. Good times don't last. It's somebody had made a metaphor. It was it was kind of they had a picture of a heart rate monitor, right? And what does it do when you're alive? It up, down, right?
Right.
Beep, beep, beep. What happens when it goes flat? You're dead. You're gone.
Right.
Right? Reflection of life. If you're here, you're not living. You're not living.
Mhm.
It's gonna have its peaks and its valleys, and the valleys aren't easy by any means, right? And they're gonna happen. Nobody's exempt. Um, However, like I said, when you have that deep reason why, you have that strong purpose that really drives you, that really means something to you, right? That's how you're going to make it through the tough times, right? So I just encourage you. So if you're on here and you haven't got started yet, right, and you're thinking to yourself, well, I want to get in mobile homes to make money, dig deeper, dig deeper, right? Why do you want to make the money? What is the money going to do for you? Is it going to, is it going to pay for your kids' college? Is it going to get you out of debt? Are you in a toxic relationship that you need to get out of, but you don't have the financial means to go through the court system and all that to start your life over, right? What does it mean? Everybody's got a different scenario. What does it mean to you? What is making that money going to do for you? That really means something to you, right? And when you find that, I promise you, that's what's going to keep you on track to do what you need to do to stay after it. Like when I was going through what I was going with my back and my pops and all that, the big reason why, we started this crypto group is we want to really help people that look like us make money in cryptocurrency. Why we do this in Burkett First Class. We want people that look like us to get involved in real estate. That's really important to us because we know what it's like to struggle. We know what it's like to try business ideas and it not work out and lose money and fail, right? And just come, just being honest, being, two young Black men, it's already harder on us, right? We don't have the same access that, other, people that don't look like us have. Right.
Mhm.
And I'm mixed. So I've seen the other side of that. And it's real. It's
Right.
not made up. It's not a crutch. It's real. Right.
Yeah.
I've seen favor that my cousins who don't look like me had, that cousins that were darker soul didn't have. So that's important to us because we have an opportunity here to change that, to help other generations, right? Because we've seen young kids younger than us, right, who could have been more, but they chose the streets because they didn't have another means. They didn't have the financial means. Their parents didn't know anything about investing, or all they knew were the streets. So the kids went the streets, right? But we got an opportunity to change it. So that's really important. So that's what really kept me going. Like despite everything I was going through, being in pain, and I show up on the camera smiling. I'm on the call. Nobody knew what was going on. But again, every morning I meditate and I go back to why am I doing this? Why am I up at 3 a.m, trying to do this entrepreneur thing? Why am I investing this money? Saying it just keeps me grounded, keeps me focused. So that if you're feeling down, maybe you haven't made the progress that you want to make, or maybe you want to get started, but you haven't got started yet. Go back to those emotions and figure out that reason why you want to do this. Why do you want to make that money? What's that money going to do for you? You got to feel it. You have to feel it. That I guarantee it. It can't just be enough to say it, right? It just can't be like, yeah, I want to make a lot of money. Yeah, I want to buy a house, big house one day. You have to feel it. You got to feel it in here. If you feel it in here, now that's going to really move you. And that's the game changer. That's how you manifest. You talk about the law of attraction, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
law of attraction isn't simply just thinking about what you want. That's the first step. Second step is you got to feel it. You got to feel it. You got to feel it in here, right? You got to feel that it's going to happen. You got to believe, and you got to have that strong purpose for why you want it to happen. And then things start happening here to see the opportunity, and again, keep you motivated, give you that energy, right, to do what you need to do daily, no matter what gets thrown at you. And it'll be hard times, it'll be good times, guys. But you do that, you'll make it through the hard times. And then when you're in the good times, just know that something's gonna happen, right? They gonna test you. There's always a test, but you can't have a testimony without the test. So
Right.
don't dwell in it too bad. Definitely just understand it's part of the process. Don't beat yourself up over it. It's easy when things aren't going how you thought they would to, oh man, I'm not good enough, or I suck, or I just knew this wasn't for me. It's
Mm-hmm.
all into, again, we're talking emotion, right? You're down, you're sad, and it pulls you away as we go back to the why you're doing it. Because then you'll find the way to get through it. It's a learning experience. Coach Burkett says all the time, we don't take losses, we take lessons, right? And every time we have a setback, there's a lesson, right? I couldn't have this talk I'm having with you now if I didn't persevere through when my father passed away and, push the business forward, right? I wouldn't be able to share that story with you, right? There was a lesson there. So
That's
definitely, keep those things in mind. And I guess one more thing I definitely could say is find a support group, right? If it's our Facebook group, right? Definitely lean on other people, like-minded people. That helps so much your environment, right? When you're down, definitely, Coach Burkett, when my father passed, he was huge. And, like just being there for me if I needed something, right? Just having that support system really helped because I knew I wasn't going at it alone. You know what I'm saying? So definitely getting like networking relationships, like we started this call, right? That's why you get the relationships. It's more than just making money and networking. It's having that support when the things are down, when the things aren't quite going your way, or you're not really feeling that confident. You got that support group to pick you up and help you move forward too. So, know your why and build those relationships. And that's how you're going to make it through the tough times. That's how you're going to thrive, and you're going to really, really, reap the benefits of your hard work.
that's real, man. That's I couldn't said it or wrote it or read it any better. But that's key. Um, real quick, and what that does is when you have that positive energy, that positive mindset, like Jimmy mentioned, it's the law of attraction. You are attracted to positive things and things that you envision and things that you feel, right, and things that you deserve because it's the law of attraction. And that's how you start to build key relationships in this business. um, I'm learning every day. I'm not going to sit here and say I know it all. I do know a lot about mobile home investing, but I don't know it all, right? So I'm always looking to learn and put myself around people who can make me better. So, like Jimmy said, join the group, guys. We got a totally free Facebook group. Hit my inbox. I'll send you a link to join. We also working. We're not working. We got the Mastermind group going on, and it's just a deal group. And then the cat's out the bag, man. We working on something big where, we're gonna teach everybody on any level how to make income in different ways. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It won't just be mobile home investing. It won't just be crypto. It won't just be Airbnbs and things like that. It'll be all the above and some. So
Absolutely.
guys, rock with us. Stay tuned for that. And however we can help. When I say that, I genuinely mean it. We're here to help you, and at the same time scale. And when we scale, you scale. So when we say the word scale, we just don't mean it from our perspective. We want everybody around us, everything we touch, to scale as well. Um, and that's teamwork making the dream work. So, guys, we're not gonna hold you too much longer. If you got any questions, feel free to pop in the questions real quick, comments, concerns. But yeah, guys, continue to rock with us, continue to vibe with us, and we're gonna take you to places to get you income. You know, take you to avenues and teach you things and different ways to create income. Because we do want people to look like us to be able to invest and be successful and leave you know, cash generating assets to family.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Sir. Yes, sir. Big things coming, guys. Definitely.
No doubt. No
One thing
doubt,
about
guys.
us, we never stay stagnant. We're always looking to get better, right? It's the athlete in us, it's the coach in us.
Absolutely.
It's all about getting better, all about progress. So we're always thinking of ways like, how can we bring even more game to our people, right? And we got something big for that. So we're pretty excited to get that launched. So stay tuned,
Absolutely.
guys. Stay tuned. Don't want to miss
Absolutely.
out.
All right. So, guys, with that said, we're gonna let you enjoy your Thursday evening. Again, the inbox is always open if you guys got questions, comments, or concerns. Um, I got you. I got you, Twan. That's no problem, brother.
Yes, sir.
Um, and man, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Have a good evening.